Alright guys, quick update today. We have done several or added several new features that will improve sort of your experience using the platform. First thing you'll notice is that the entire website is completely responsive now. So if you go to your loan list on a device that's like mobile, you can see that the loan list now is going to scale appropriately so you guys can navigate to your loans. You can affect change from inside the loans. You can trigger conditions. All of these things have been optimized now. We're trying to make it really easy for you guys to stay on top of your loans wherever you are. So that's a nice, very, very nice change. We also have added the ability for you to add a subject property address to pre-approval letters. Actually, your borrower can. So what I'm going to do is show you how that works. Let me find my Jamie loan here. Once I'm in the loan, you'll see that there is a subject property address line item here in the property information. In order to have this line show up in your quick settings, you need to check this box. Okay, so you can do this globally instead as a default if you really want your clients to be able to add that subject property address. Please check with your compliance department. This is one of those very risky situations where having the subject property line on the or the subject property address could be considered your 6-point arrest. We don't want you guys triggering disclosable events, getting kind of caught in a pickle. But we've had enough loan officers ask for it where we thought we'd add it in as an option. And use your discretion. Okay, the two things that need to happen in order for this to work, though, is that you need to make sure that inside your pre-approval letter or your pre-qual letter that there's a dynamic text field for that. So in this case, there isn't. I can go ahead and add it. So I could say property address, and I'll just add this dynamic text field. So call it what is it? Subject property address. Boom. I'm going to save my changes. Go back to the loan. Now I can, from inside of here, I can go ahead and add the subject property. So 1, 2, 3, easy. West Lynn. And I'll confirm the changes. You'll see that this will be updated right here. And then if I refresh my page, I've got the subject property address added here, and then that address will be added on the pre-approval letter. Now I think I'm actually using the Arizona pre-qual form on this, so I'm not sure where that address will appear, or if it will. No, in this case I don't think it does. But you can see here in the second version, the normal letter, that I've got my subject property address listed in the letter itself. So that is a very nice change, something that your loan officer, that your realtors and customers might like using. The other thing is we've got our required seller contribution. So for those of you who don't know what that does, is if you need to include a seller contribution on an offer, they need to make sure to include it. You can go ahead and enter that in here. In this case, I'm going to say it's like 3%. Okay, and I'll save this changes. Actually, you don't need to save it. Anything that you change in quick settings saves automatically. I'll go ahead and reset my scenario, and here you go. You can see that the seller contributions read $9,000. And that should update to the correct number. We've also limited the number of bounces here. It's like 3 bounces instead of like 29 or a million just nonstop. I think it's like 3 or 4 bounces just to pull their attention to this. Personally, we're just getting sick of watching this thing bounce up and down. So it's going to bounce a few times just to let them know that that's there, and that's it. And then one of the other things that we're giving your clients the ability to do now is to upload conditions that are not currently being required. So you can see we have a new icon down here at the bottom where they can actually upload and create their own condition without having to having that document requested. So this has been real nice. This is a real nice thing that I think that's going to be very helpful for your clients. Let's see what else we got here. Subject property address, seller contributions, optimized. That's it. That's it, guys. That's our update. Now listen, big announcement. We are working on version 3.1. Sounds like a small update, 3.1. It is not. It's not a small update. This thing is going to change the game for you. It's going to allow you to engage your customers a lot better. It's going to essentially allow you to transform what the app does based on your customer's status. So the widgets, everything in here is going to be able to change. You can completely customize it, create your own custom widgets, your own links, link to external websites, build your own tools, whatever you want, you can do it and tie it to a specific status. So you have somebody using credit repair, they need to see credit repair tools, resources, videos, guides, contacts, whatever. You guys can build this app to support that customer. Who doesn't want tools designed specifically for their current status in the process? So we're excited about that. Be on the lookout. It's probably 2 months away from being released to the general public, and very, very excited about it. It's kind of a big deal. So take care. If you guys have any questions, as usual, please feel free to reach out.